Okay. I don't know if anyone can actually hear me or see me or anything, or if anyone is actually going to watch, but let's test this. Can anyone? We'll see. I'm just waiting for someone to join and someone to say hi. Yay, someone's joined! Hello! Can you hear me? That's what I need to know. I think this works. I did join here. That's the hope. It's all a test, because I've never done one of these before, and my hair's looking a bit crazy, but I want to talk. Yes, thank you! Because I want to talk crafts, and no one here wants to talk with me, so I figured I can talk on live, because why not? I couldn't come up with any good reason why not, so hopefully people come join us. So, what are you crafting at the moment, guys? Well, one guy, one girl. I'm currently working on my gingerbread man, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can actually manage to get this finished before Christmas. Oh, I was worked out. I had a look at the pattern, and it's from the Cross Stitch Collection magazine, October 2012. So I saw that and went, oh. And I think I started it as a Crazy January challenge where I had to start 19 cross stitches or 30 cross stitches or 15 or something, or some sort of number over the course of January. And yeah, that was how long ago? We'll see. I'm really hoping that they will actually work out. I will actually finish this year, and I'll be good. But I haven't shown this a finished picture yet of this, but I've actually yay! I like cheering. Cheering works. But yeah, I will actually manage to finish this. It's all stitched up, and only thing I'm waiting for now is to actually find some buttons, because I like them when they're actually pulled in. And then I've got the ribbon all ready to sew on, or well, I glue it on. So this one will be up and hanging somewhere in the next week, maybe more, depends how long it takes for me to actually get buttons. Being me, it could be actually quite a while, because I take just as long to finish things as you would expect. I just managed to knock my table. I have my phone propped up on like 3 books and on top of pencils and things, because that got it to the right sort of height. So it works. But yeah, I have all sorts of plans for this coming next couple of weeks. All sorts of crafting plans, which include, I've got a dress sitting over there that I've had on the go since it's been 4 years now. That's actually, yeah, it's been 4 years now, and so it's been on the go that long. So I'm hoping to get that finished this summer, in the next couple of weeks, because it would be really cool. It's purple and polka dots. So hang on, I'll just go grab it. It's a button-up collared dress. So button up, fit and flare, but I've got to fit it. And that's kind of frustrating. No, it can't be. part of the problem is I changed shape and size and weight and all sorts of things since I actually cut the fabric out. So it's taken longer to do it because I've now got to change the fit of it to fit me now from what I cut out. So that's taking longer than I want it to because effort. Because I need to make things and there's too much happening. But I have time because uni is finished for the semester. Got my results back, which meant I did all right. Actually, I did really well with one subject. The other one I passed, which honestly I am so grateful for. That one was not a good subject. Not a good subject at all. It was crazy busy. It added like tenfold to my stress this semester, which is why not much happened at all this semester. But then it's all good. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I know you're listening, but it feels very, very weird because there's not this back and forth like I'm used to when I'm talking on the phone or something. And I can see myself and I feel very weird, but it's interesting. It's a different way of doing it. But yeah, I have all sorts of cross-stitch plans and I have all sorts of sewing plans. I've got to make another couple pairs of shorts because I finished those Belize shorts and I sewed them in a day. So I've got 3 more fabrics. So I got 3 more fabrics. I love this cactus one. But I got to make some more pairs of shorts for myself in. So hopefully they won't take as long as the first pair, as I'm used to it now. So fingers crossed I can get those done quicker, sooner rather than later, which will be good. And then I'll have a whole pile of shorts because I know when I was looking through my cupboard, I seemed to like khaki shorts and I had 3 pairs and no other shorts. Yeah. There's only so much khaki you can wear. Yeah, cactus. I really want to make the cactus ones. They're not fancy. Hello, there's someone else joined. Hello. Yay, more people are listening. Just sharing pictures of fabrics. I'm going to make some shorts. We're talking about cactus fabric. Because I'm going to make a pair of shorts out of these. Because why not? Cactus, like, fun. I can't think of any other reason why not. Although this fabric's sparkly. So the you can't really see the sparkle. Cameras never pick up sparkle, right? But they're very, very sparkly. Which I'm thoroughly excited about. Yeah. So I'm going to have 3 new pairs of shorts in before Christmas, hopefully. Because the first pair only took me a day. Well, I started about 9 o'clock in the morning. Finished them about 2, 3 o'clock. That's with breaks and getting distracted. So, fingers crossed I actually have more pairs of shorts by the Christmas. Because I'm going to need them. It's already hot. Really hot. Because we've already hit summer and it's not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. But what are you going to do? You just deal. But yeah, and I'm working on this one and hoping to get it finished. Because then I can start the rest of them. I was actually having a look through my drawers. Yeah, we are backwards. So we're going into summer and it's getting bloody hot. Really, really hot. Like, yeah, I imagine it would be getting cold. For us, though, it's gone the opposite. It's... Well, today it's overcast and was raining yesterday, and it's about 26, 27 degrees. And so, but we've already had a couple of days over 30, so not pleasant. And it's just going to get worse, particularly if this humidity keeps up, because that's the worst thing about today. But yeah, I kind of half wish we were getting cold, but because it's easier to stay warm when it's cold is to get cold when it's hot. At least that's what I tend to find. But you do what you have to do. You're down south, aren't you, Charbella? I think you're down Sydney way, aren't you? I thought. I can't remember whether you're up this way or down further, because you get the extreme other. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't do Fahrenheit. Let me see. I actually have a second phone. Actually, no. When I replaced my phone, my other one was still working, but just. Yeah, I knew you were further south. Yeah, because Sydney's... Oh, wow. -5? Yeah, okay. I'll stick here. I'll stick to this temperature. I can handle this. I can't handle -5. We're lucky to get down to 5 here. But that's what you get when you're almost in the tropics. You don't get cold. Yay, someone else joined! We'll see how... We're just talking weather. It's all good. Yeah, no, we're getting hot. But I think Sydney at the moment's going through rain, and then Melbourne's meant to have a heat wave coming through, so none of it's pleasant. Though I think some of the fires in the state have gone out at least, because half of Queensland's has been on fire in the last week, which doesn't add any fun. I don't understand how you're doing that. The moment it gets cold, and I say cold is usually 20 degrees. Anything under 20 degrees is cold for me, and I'm wearing 4 layers and thermals. But that's what happens when you're born and bred where that's cold. Because cold doesn't happen. But you do what you do. But yeah, no, it's... Yeah. You just deal with it. But yeah, I'm stitching away at the moment. I've got... Fingers crossed I can actually manage to finish this. Yeah, I think she is crazy. I don't understand wearing shorts in that weather, but... There's a reason I only had 2 pairs of shorts. Like last summer, I got through most of last summer wearing jeans. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to this summer and actually having shorts and not feeling self-conscious, hopefully. But, like, how hot do your summers get? Do you get quite as hot as us? Or you just stay colder? Yeah. Well, that's alright. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm going to have to do this again. When I cut this fabric up 3 years ago, or no, 6 years ago now, to start this, I actually tea-dyed this fabric. Yeah, you see, you use a weird system. Your system makes no sense. I can't convert them. It doesn't happen. But yeah. Oh yeah, I tea-dyed this fabric, and I want to try it again with something else, but I'm not sure what I want to tea-dye, or whether I want to tea-dye a cross-stitch or something else, or... So I'm just thinking. Because I have all sorts of plans. was looking at some of the Clouds Factory patterns, because I just finished that Doctor Who. This Doctor Who Biscornu, and looking it up, and well, we only go up to about here where I am. We usually only go up to max of 40. It's rare to go over, but we have the high humidity to go with it. Down where Charbella is, they can get up, down that way they tend to get up to 45, but without the humidity. So we can go high, but it goes up and down as to whether or not it's unpleasant or not. But yeah. So yeah, I was looking at what I'd bought, patterns I'd bought in this from Clouds Factory, and I have a Snow White one. Snow White Biscornu pattern. And I'm looking at it going, So I'm going to have to see what fabrics I've got. I have a drawer full of fabrics. Lots and lots of fabrics. I may have a slight weakness. No, it's not that bad. But I'll show. Number of things. I actually, when I was still buying a lot of fabrics, I actually found a whole pile of grab bags. This website I was getting fabrics from had grab bags. Yeah, humidity is a killer. I handle it all right because I'm used to it. But yeah, it's not pleasant. And yeah, so I had these grab bags of fabric, and so for like 10-15 bucks they were getting rid of offcuts of stuff. Like, this is a full piece, so this is one I've bought as a whole piece, and I've slowly been working into it for different projects. But like, this one was, I've got bits and pieces left of this. Testers for things. Yeah, I've got a whole pile of little bits of fabric. Little bits that I can use for different projects. All different counts, all different. Like this one's sparkly. I don't know whether you can see the sparkle. It's really hard. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see the sparkle. It's nice. It's like an off yellow, like an off-white, yellowy off-white with a sparkle through it. It's nice. And of course, purple, because this is me. But yeah, I got lots of fabrics. So I got to use them for something. I got to start stitching more. But I don't think that'd be kind of cool for a Snow White, but it's not enough. It's like a cloud fabric. That's the problem, is you've got to have, it's good, a random needle stuck through there. I got like that. Oh. See, I have enough of this, I might actually be able to do something nice with that. That could work really well with a Snow White. It's like a green and yellow. Get it a bit closer. So there's like green and yellow and things all through it. That could work. I haven't looked through this bag for a while. It's kind of refreshing seeing that I actually have options that aren't boring. This one will be fun for something, but not Snow White. I can't see this suiting that, but that could be kind of fun for something. yeah, just some light pink. I've got options. Definitely got options. Oh, I have more of this one. Have to count it though. Might not be big enough for the Snow White for the both sides, and I do like both sides to be the same fabric because I don't know what count that is. So I'd have to get out my ruler to check it. So that's just a plain blue. Apparently I can't say the word blue. If that is the same count, I think they are. Have to double check, have to measure it. But that is a nice dark blue, and then that. So I could do the front with the characters in the mottled colour, then the back in the plain. Might have to think about that one. I've got two options now, so the green or the blue. So I'm going to have to look into that. I was actually looking at it and thinking about it and whether or not I could actually make some with some of my characters, because I'd like to actually get more of my designs actually happening, but we'll see. I don't really do... time. I was actually talking with James about this today. It's like I finished uni and then all of a sudden it's like a light bulb went off in my head and went, okay, stress is done. What do you want to do? And it threw something on here and something on there and something else everywhere, and my head's just gone, ideas! You've got time now, let's do and let's think. And I don't have time to do all the ideas that my head has going round in it right now. But don't have time for it all, but I really, really, really want to do it all. It'd be fun. Like, yeah. We'll see. Really, that's it, isn't it? It'd be really nice. But what can you do? So yeah, I got lots of options. Or even this one. You can't see... Oh, maybe not. It's got a... So it's a mottled colour. But it's got sparkles through it too, but it's sticky. So something they've used to put the sparkles on in the couple years of sitting in the bag has actually gone sticky. I don't think I'd feel confident stitching on that anymore. Ugh. Yeah, I got options. And this is something my haters, I'm sure. Oh. This one. This one has sparkle to it too. Even that's got a mild sticky to it. Don't know when you're as bad as that one. Note to self, any glitter fabric needs to be looked after a bit better. Yeah, that's got a sparkle. I really don't think you guys can see the sparkles at all. It's not picking up those changes. Anyway, that might work well. I'm going to put that with the pile of ones I'm going to keep out. Just trying to look through here and find... See, this is only my 8ers. As I was just saying, I've actually got a bag somewhere of linen, but I've got a funny feeling all my linens are at my mum and dad's, because a lot of my craft stuff about 2-3 house moves ago got packed away at mum and dad's, and I haven't brought a lot of it out because I don't have room. Simple fact, I don't have room. And it's in a box or packed away somewhere neatly. But I really should get it out, like a lot of my patterns and stuff. So I've got books and books and books and bags and like I've got 2 containers full of yarn because I got enough yarn to make, when I made that granny stitch blanket a couple of years back now. I finished it about 3 years ago now, I think, 2-3 years ago. I got enough for 3 balls, and I think I only used 2. And so I've got all the leftovers are still at Mum and Dad's, plus any extras that I haven't got in my drawers here are still there. Plus a lot of my cross-stitch stuff. I've only got 2 of my big projects here. Awesome! I'll try that, because yeah, as I was saying, this one's sticky and a bit because it's all glittery and yeah, it's been a while. But thank you. I'm going to try that with try washing the Aida. It'll be nice, because yeah, it's a lot of my stuff got packed away and I haven't touched it for a while. Okay, so yeah, I was yeah, well, I've got to go through the boxes at Mum and Dad's. That'll be a task. Probably I'm going to try and do it when I've got when I'm actually on holidays from work as well, which will be in about 2 weeks' time. We go on holiday, 2-3 weeks' time. I go on holiday on the 21st, and I don't go back till about the 7th? The Monday of that week of January. I think it's the 7th of January? I think. So I've got 2 weeks off, and I get to, so I've got a bit more time. So I think I want to go through the stuff at Mum and Dad's and actually pull a lot of it out. Because I probably will focus on my little projects coming up to Christmas and try and get a couple of my ornaments done. Because, as I said earlier, I did a January challenge where I had to I started 15, I think it was, if I remember it, 15 ornaments or objects, things. And so I've finished 6 or 7 of them so far, I think. Some of them I have been finished and in collections and stuff. Like thankfully I'm organised. Thankfully that's the one thing I'm really grateful for. I kept myself organised. So I have this like thing. But like this one is half finished. This one is almost finished. But I've got this and I've got the pattern. Both neatly in a bag. The threads would be in the bag in my thread containers. I've just got the thread, so it would just be using whatever was in there, which is fine. I can easily do that. But I haven't changed the colours, so it's just sitting there. I did finish. See, some of them were sets. And I think I did. If I open this the right way around, I have a box where I keep all my finished stuff. All sorts of stuff in here that I need to do something with. So I did finish the other one. So these 2 are a set. I think there was actually 4 in this set, but I only had enough fabric to do 2 of them, if I remember correctly. So I decided to do these 2. And so I'll be really looking forward to when I can actually finish these 2 up. I actually did cut foam core board for both of these projects. So to put them on the foam core and then do them up with a bit of a gap round, because this fabric, you can get a hint of, okay, this one you can see the sparkle a bit. All those dots are sparkle. So it's actually a really cool fabric. it reminds me of a night sky, which is kind of why I chose to use this one for these. So yeah, I've got, and actually I've even got the fabric I want to back it. So this maroon against that purple. So that's the thing. If I can finish this one, I'll finish both of these up and get them all done. And then I've got 2 more ornaments all finished and done and out of my work in progress and out of my finished box and actually somewhere. That's the hope. But this is what I'm looking for. See, this one is one of my finished gingerbread. So that's the green one I'm currently working on. And then I finished one of the red one of the things, and then I have that one. So they're all this pattern was actually all meant to be red, but I didn't want to do 3 red ones. I thought it was boring. So I've got the red, the blue, and the green. So once I finish these, I think they're going to look awesome together. And so that's what I'm really hoping is I'll be able to finish them all up as the little gingerbread men. So I'll sew around the outside in a gingerbread shape and make them kind of like pillows. That'll be good. So I want to finish things. I'm kind of tired of having a lot of projects on the go. I would like to finish a lot of them. That said, some I won't ever finish anytime soon. Like, I haven't touched my afternoon tea cross stitch for, I'd have to say a year. I know I didn't touch it last big holidays. And I feel kind of bad about it, but I'm starting to cross stitch again. I'm starting to find, so in fact is, I like it. I struggle to justify spending time on it because you've got nothing, although you've got something tangible to show for it, you've got nothing you can do with it. Particularly the big projects, it's really hard to do anything with them. So it's hard to justify spending the time on them when I could be sewing or I could be making a blanket that we'll use. But what I'm doing now is, trying to make sure I do something. But yeah, so I've got this one I got to finish. I got these. So these 2 are Joan Elliott's. And it's actually a set of 4. So there's a set of 4 of them. And I can't remember if that's a Joan Elliott or not. But 2 of them I did on bigger. So 2 of them I did on bigger Aida. So you can see the difference in size of the squares, like of the border. So 2 of them I did on this bigger Aida, and then 2 I've done on this smaller. This one so one of them I finished, and so I've got the other 3 to finish. This one is so close to being finished. I've got to finish stitching the metallic thread. So that's metallic thread for the wings, and then do the back stitching. That's all that's left to do on this one, but I'd like to do both of these before I cut out the fabric. Just a little bit wary of cutting that out. There, I did them a bit too close together to actually cut out before I'm ready to actually finish sewing. But yeah, and that one, and then this one's a teddy bear, I think. Let me have a look. It'll be somewhere in this pile. Yeah. So it's a teddy bear. You can see that there. Yeah, so there's options. So I'm looking forward to actually getting those done. Hello again, you're back. I'm just showing work in progress stuff because I've got so many projects on the go. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some of these done. That's the goal. The goal is really to try and get a whole pile of these done. It is, isn't it? Yeah, the goal is hopefully to get a whole pile of these done. I don't want to say before Christmas because I know myself and I know things are just going to start going crazy in the next couple of weeks and time is not going to happen. But I'd like to get some of them done because come the new year I want a lot of these smaller projects done. Then I can look at putting some time into my bigger ones because like I was going through there. If I had a 2 work in progress max, I'd be stuffed. I can't even turn around and say to have 2 per craft even. Like, if I had 2 entirely, I'd be stuffed because I've got sewing, cross-stitch, crochet, knitting, and everything else. I'd be stuffed in the first place. I've got 2 crochet blankets at the moment on the go, but nothing else in crochet at the moment because it's started to go hot again, so I don't touch a lot of crochet over the summer months. I have 1 sewing project as a work in progress. It's just I've got to fit it. I was showing it before. It's a dress, but it's just not fitting to me because I changed size. So that's the only work in progress on that. But I have a whole pile of fabrics waiting to be cut out and made into shorts that I want to do. And yeah, cross stitch is a bad one. I tend to keep my knitting and my crochet in one little contain them. My cross stitch ones, they got out of hand because I want to do lots of them. I haven't shown some of these. Hang on, I'm going to go searching for some of my big ones to show off because why not? And maybe grabbing them out might actually make them happen. But but these 2 is one of the reasons why I won't ever have an entirely 1-2 projects max because like that's not going to happen. This one you get an idea of it. So this is Baroque by Ink Circles. It will end up being 9 squares. So 9 by 9, so 3 by 3, and then there's going to be a border around. And I've done it all, and all the colours I've picked out for it are all these autumnal colours. Yeah, the 2 per craft will be gorgeous and will be wonderful, and I'd like to keep at least my sum up down to 2. Oh, 3. Yeah, this one is gorgeous, and I don't work on it anywhere near enough. And it's so simple because at any one time I'm only working on 1 colour through 1 block, so it's surprisingly easy to work on. but it's just about finding the time. That's that one. Now this one is one, and one of the reasons why a lot less happens than I wish. Might help. Pull the cross stitch off. One day I'll actually manage to finish my Heaven Earth designs. I've got 2 on the go, and I won't start another one without having finished one of these. But there is a reason why I've yet to finish this one. And there's a reason why it'll probably take me years to get to close to finishing. This one is tiny. So, kind of trying to zoom you in a bit. There are 25 crosses per inch on this one. Okay, well when you go, bye then. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, there's no really easy good time for everyone, is there? Because, yeah, it's only like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That said, I'm just getting messaged by my partner telling me we have to go shopping for dinner soon. So, we'll see. Yeah, that one is incredible, but it takes ages. And that's just the first row. So, that first row, and then sort of go like that big by that. And yeah. Night. Dreams. Talk to you later. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I got too many projects on the go. And I do have another one of those that I have on a frame on the go. But I haven't touched one for about 2 years. So, in those, I'd really love if I could get... I'd love to have my big project sitting on the go. Hat, like out in the lounge room, something, but there's nowhere that's just mine to sit there, so anything I leave out there gets thrown around or pushed around and gets destroyed. So I leave my crochet projects sometimes out there, my big ones, but the amount of times I've lost, like my hooks being pulled out and 3 or 4 stitches have gone back on some of my blankets. Doesn't matter because I'm not really counting. It's going to go by what's the pattern on it, particularly my star blanket. But it's kind of hard to do it. So yeah, it's time and turning around and justifying the time spent on those big projects. I'd like to spend a lot more time on crafts, but I've got to work, I've got to do uni, so I can work, and hopefully once I finish uni I'm now down to a year and a half, so in a year and a half I then have to go for my CPA if I want to become a practicing accountant and possibly be able to run my own accounting firm or do tax stuff. I don't think I need it, but I think it's preferred. And I don't see any reason why I can't do it, except for time. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I've got lots of stuff. I just got to deal with what I've got. That's really all I can do. But, yeah, so that's the 2 of the projects I've got here. At Mum and Dad's, as I was saying, a lot of my crafts upstairs. I've got a Joan Elliott, one of the Winter Fairies. The Winter Fairies, she did a series of 4 fairies of the different seasons. And winter is the one I started. So I've got that winter one at Mum and Dad's. So it's sitting in a container, all there, all going. And then I've got One Heaven Earth Designs there. So they're another 2 big projects I've got on the go, on cross stitch, sitting somewhere. So I would like to get some more of these little ones out of the way. Then I can get some of the big ones out of the way. And then I can hopefully finish more. Hopefully. I don't know. It's really hard to know what to do. Because the time's limited. And the simple fact is, I don't have enough time to do what I want to do. No one does. And there's so many new projects coming out and so much I want to do. And that's the thing. I finished uni and ideas and thoughts and projects and fun and all that. And then books. Like, I've got books and books I want to read. Although I have done a good thing in that I've on this phone I have my Audible and my Kindle books on and podcasts. That's actually what I use this for, is basically for the podcast and the Audible. And so I've been listening to The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Rothfuss? Don't quote me on his name. The Name of the Wind. It's well known. So I've got that one that I want to do. I want to do a whole, like, I'm reading that, and that's really good. And it's really good on Audible because I can listen to the book and I don't have to turn pages. I often have like a book, I've got a book seat that can hold books when I'm reading, and you'll often see photos of it, but you still have to turn the pages. And listening on Audible, I don't have to turn the pages, but some books aren't really good. Like, I had one book, and it was awful to listen to. You're just cringing the whole time you're listening to it, so it's no fun. So it's finding that balance between which books are actually good readers, and that, and so I'm quite enjoying The Name of the Wind. That's a good one. Okay, he's gone without me. Yeah, so I'm quite enjoying that one. Yeah, I've got a whole pile of books I want to read and listen to. Like, I've got piles and piles of books, I've got piles of projects. There's never enough time for anything. Never enough time. Yeah, so fingers crossed I can actually get some of these projects done by well, no, it's not even this one. This one done by Christmas this year. This is the important one. This is the one that has to get done by Christmas this year. Everything else is just wants. And the more I can get done, the more I can do. And the more of these ones I get done, the more justified I feel in starting a couple little ones, at least. I will not, I point blank refuse to start any big projects, reasonably so. I've got to finish the big ones I've got. But yeah, it's hopefully, fingers crossed, I can actually manage to get some stuff done. Because, yeah, if I don't get some of these projects out, it's getting overwhelming. It does. Particularly once I started digging through my boxes and things and looking at them just now, and I'm going, oh, I have a lot. I have a hell of a lot of projects here. And that's cross stitch. Again, as I said, my crochet and my knitting, and even my sewing, although I've got lots of sewing plans, I tend to only work on one project at a time. Because it's not, I don't have time and I don't have the effort. Like, I don't like to swap out threads on the sewing machine or on the overlocker much. So I tend to just work on certain projects all at once. It's just easier. That said, I tend to have only cream on my sewing machine and only navy on my overlocker, and not even bothering to swap those out, so it's what works. And yeah, you know, I have been sitting here and actually talking for almost an hour, and I didn't actually even think that I'd have enough to talk about for an hour, but it appears I do. There's actually a lot of projects that I want to talk about and want to see. For anyone out there listening in or whatever, I'll be doing the Saturday Night Craft Along tonight. That's with at Barefoot Crafter, if anyone does that. I don't know what the other ones are. If you look up Barefoot Crafter, you'll be able to find out. There's a whole pile of people there's 3 of them that run it at the different time zones. So it's all the Saturday nights around the world. So that's kind of cool. I enjoy doing that one. It started here. Barefoot Crafter is actually Tasmanian, I think. So yeah, it started here and then it's just gone around the world, and everyone does it, which is nice. But yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. I got tea. I have to say, this teacup's pretty awesome. It actually keeps the heat pretty well. I would be stuffed without tea. But that's what you do. So yeah, I've got my stitching to do. So I'll be focusing on that tonight and really focusing on trying to get this one done before, well, sooner rather than later. And then, but tomorrow, I'm actually going to get a bit of time tomorrow because we've got our last Christmas concert of the year for the orchestra I'm part of. So, because I got the Christmas concert, we've got, I'm thinking, we've got to be there early in the morning, but then we've got there'll be breaks throughout, because one band plays and then another one, like the different parts practice different things the morning, because the concert doesn't start till 2, but we have to be there from 10. So there's often an hour or 2 in there mixed up in other stuff that we get time to actually do things. So surprisingly, the trumpet section sits there and with our crafts out. Me and one of the other ladies, we actually quite enjoy sitting there knitting or crocheting or cross stitching or whatever we're doing at the time. It works. Works for us. Works for everyone else. They quite often like seeing what we're up to. But yeah. So yeah. It looks like, I don't know how many people are still left here actually. It doesn't tell me. So yeah. Yeah, it was nice of all you to join me to talk crafts and talk projects. I would like to actually make this a bit more of a regular thing, because no one else around here tends to like to talk with me about it. Or if they do, it's generally small talk, because they don't love talking crafts. So if anyone like this to become more normal, I'd like to do it more often. And the other thing I'd like to do is I'm going to try and work out how to post this onto my blog, so it will be available to be watched, hopefully. I think I have to upload it to YouTube and then link it to my blog. I think that's how I have to do it. Or embed it. I think that's the language I'm looking at. Anyway, I will leave you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed looking at a lot of my projects and the fabric and stuff. I will, yeah. If you're interested in seeing this more often, I'd like to do it more often, and I will share. I will save this video at the end and work out how to share it so that everyone can see it. My watch is telling me I need to move. I have been sitting for too long, according to it. So yeah. Lots to do, lots I want to do. Join us for Saturday Night Craft Along. I'll be posting photos tonight. I'm, fingers crossed, hoping to get a lot done. We'll see. I do need to watch the next episode of Doctor Who. That's on So I'll have to watch that on iView, and I haven't seen this week, so that's been since Monday. So we might have to watch that tonight. So I may lose a little bit of crafting time then, but we'll see. I intend to get some stuff done. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time, guys. Always posting on Instagram. Check out my blog, noughtscrossstitches.com. Constantly posting up. Well, not constantly posting. Constantly posting on Instagram. I'm really good about that. I'm bad about posting on my blog, but I'm trying to get better again and actually post a lot more of the projects. It just takes a bit longer to do. I have to convert the images and all sorts of things to get them up there nicer. But it's fairly quick and easy because I do it all on my phone now. So I can resize them on my phone so they're not too big a file. So we'll see. And Christmas holidays, so I'm doing a lot more than I was. But yeah, I'm tempted to turn around and say around this time next week, but I think we've got a birthday party happening next week for little boy, so I cannot guarantee that, but we'll see. Maybe a bit later. Maybe actually for the Saturday night during the craft along and do a live during that, but we'll see. Lots to talk about. I can keep talking about crafts all day, every day, which everyone probably knows. Anyone who knows me knows I can chat the legs off a horse. I really can. Yeah. Although it does feel like I'm talking to myself right now. As much as I know people are here, it still feels like I'm talking to myself. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed some of the projects. So thank you.